What's up, you guys? The Curious Owl here, and today I am going to be bringing you guys my December 2021 wrap-up. So I hope everyone had a wonderful end of the year going into the holidays. I definitely had a better experience with my end of the year than I thought I was going to. If I seem a little off at all, it's because that yesterday on December 30th, I got my COVID booster shot, so I feel very out of it. I am trying my best to stay with it and be able to film a few videos for the end of the year. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty rough. It definitely kicked my butt a lot more than my original vaccine did. I also would like to say that my wrap up for this month's gonna be a little weird because I have one book that I'm on the verge of finishing, like can finish it tonight as I'm filming this on the 31st of December, but I have to film some stuff before I can go over to my friend's house where I'm going to likely be finishing this up, basically. So, because I'm going over there early so that we can, you know, hang out and just enjoy spending some time together before the party starts. But that's going to be Newspring by Robert Jordan. I have like 120 pages left of this that I can finish in a few hours. So I'm basically not going to go into the stats for this month, but you will see it here on screen because when I go to edit this, that book should be done and I will have a full tally of everything. But the books I have read, I'll talk a little bit about. But also, most of the books I read this month are books I have review videos for, so this might not necessarily be a very long wrap-up because I have separate videos for all of the books that I finished this month. Okay, so first things first, I did finally finish Different Seasons at the beginning of the month by Stephen King. This was a carryover from in November. It is a short story collection that basically involves 4 different stories written by Stephen King. I do have a video for this, a review video for this if you'd like to go check it out, but overall, I ended up giving this collection a 4-star. Then after that, I read the entirety of Christine by Stephen King, which was a 5-star review for me. I loved this. This is by far my most favorite Stephen King standalone ever. Like, I have not found a standalone up to this point that matches the intensity and the love I have for this story. Like, it was absolutely amazing. So go check out my review for this because I have nothing but good things to say about it, but was so good to have a 5-star read in the last month of the year. And basically after that, I read 2 books from the Vampire Academy series, Shadow Kiss and Blood Promise. Shadow Kiss ended up getting a 4-star, and then Blood Promise also ended up getting a 4-star. This is basically like the tail end of the first act of the series that I remember originally reading, and then this one is a brand new experience that I was genuinely surprised how much I loved. But I also have reviews for both of these you can go check out. And then the last book I actually completed so far is Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Now, while Christine was my favorite standalone by Stephen King, this is not one of my favorites. Pet Sematary was actually a very, very big disappointment for me. And sweet of it was that it wasn't as scary as I had thought it was going to be, and that was the biggest disappointment, was that I liked seeing how the story went, but the overall, like, actual scary part of the story was very minimal, and it wasn't even actually that scary. And then, like I said, I've been working on Newspring by Robert Jordan. This is a reread for me because I read this a couple months ago and decided to pick it up again because I'm going to be getting through the Wheel of Time series here within the next several months, going on year, because I really want to read this series. I read the first book and I didn't necessarily get it, and the first time I read this I gave it a 3-star because I felt like I really wasn't 100% clear with how a lot of stuff went, and I am noticing on this reread, because I'm actually paying much better attention to it than I was the first time I read it, it is a lot better than I expected. And with that said, those are all the books I ended up reading this month in December. Let me know what you guys ended up reading yourself. How did you end off the last part of the year? If you guys are participating in Battle of the Bookish in January, I would love to know if you guys are excited for it because I'm so jazzed. We have got so much stuff planned for it. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be and would like to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe to become an owlet in our flock. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.